And we're live. Good evening, everyone. Tonight is our Wednesday night hangout with mentors. And we're glad to have you here. Whether you're watching with us live, we come to you every night, 9 p.m. Eastern, or every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then once the recording is done, it's left on the Hangout with Mentors page for the whole next week. So whether you're coming to us live or whether you're watching the recording, we are happy to have you. We typically talk about quite the topics. We delve into lead generation. We almost always come back to the topic of lead generation because essentially that's why we're all here. That's what we're all working towards, is increasing and mastering lead generation. So we almost always come back to that topic. But each week we have a theme that we talk about to share information, to help you get to know us, because the more you know us, the more comfortable you'll be if you're already in our team or if you're thinking about purchasing one of the products and joining us. But tonight we're going to just, we'll probably spread into some of those topics because we just always do. But tonight we're going to just tell you a little bit about more about who we are. Because here's the thing: some people will just buy because they want to buy the product, something they need, or they think that it's a great way to increase their productivity in their business, or they see it as a way to make that extra money, which definitely is the case here, especially with big ticket, and it's definitely an appealing lineup of products. But here's the thing: the people that will come and stay, or the people that are unsure, are they're going to come and join you or buy a product from you because they know you, or because there's an atmosphere of camaraderie or an atmosphere of challenge that will push them to step into their next potential. Whether they're somebody that's new, or whether you are somebody that's new just getting into the industry, or whether you've been in the industry for 5, 10, 15 years, it's just great to work with like-minded people or people that you resonate. We actually sometimes have a whole lot of, maybe actually too much fun sometimes in the background working together, which also increases the camaraderie and helps us each work harder at the same time. So we're just going to kind of go around, never know which direction it's going to take, but we're going to just tell you a little bit more about us, and then this will be an evergreen recording that if anybody's wondering who we are, they can go back and record. So that's a little bit more laid back than our typical themes and contents, but that's essentially what we're going to talk about. I want to just say one more thing before I pass it off to Tammy, and that's I believe very strongly that there's 3 questions that everyone has before they buy a product, choose a service, or anything, whether it's in this industry or anywhere throughout life. And whether they're asking the questions, consciously thinking them, or not, these 3 questions always need to be answered. And the first one is, does the product or service work? Like, is it effective? Then the second question is, will it work for me, and can I do what it takes to make it work or to consume it, and whatever the case is. So those 3 questions are always in effect. So knowing those 3 questions and knowing a bit more about who we are and who you are, I think will just kind of create more of a community and help us all work a little harder and maybe a little bit more effective. So anyway, I'm going to pass it over to Tammy, and then in between later, maybe I'll tell you a little bit more about me. I usually hand it off and let everybody else talk about themselves, and I don't come back to me, but I might be obedient tonight. So over to you, the Tammy Montgomery. Please tell our audience a little bit about you.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to make sure that we hear about you tonight. So I'm going to hammer that one there home. You know, and that's just starting out. I mean, it's hard for me to talk about myself, and I think I've even mentioned this to you, Susan, before, because I'm one of these people where I'm kind of one of those, I'm a giver, you know, so that's just my personality. I mean, do you want to know, like, my background? I mean, kind of what do you want to I just need sort of like a guideline, because for me, I'm an unscripted person. So I'm just gonna probably fly through some stuff. I know maybe some of the stuff and the stories I've shared with before has come through, but how far do we want to, go back? I mean, it's just like a general.
Yeah, like here, just a natural, organic sneak peek, so that it gives them a bit of an idea, like what kind of person comes into this industry, first of all, maybe why, whatever you feel like sharing, of course. And if the people that are listening know a little bit more about who Tammy is, it'll explain to them why Tammy is so successful and why you're such a great leader and why we all look up to you.
Okay.
Who's that Tammy, and how did you become that Tammy?
Okay. All right, cool. See, this is how we work together. Susan and I, we're working together on projects right now, and she's a deep thinker, and that's what I think is so awesome about Susan, because I'll be like over here, and then she'll be over here, and she'll reel me back. So thank you for that. The biggest thing that I want people to know about who I am is, number one, I'm a compassionate person, and I knew from a very young age that I wanted to help people, and so I kind of fell into this industry just kind of like almost by necessity. And then when I started becoming successful, it's not about the money anymore. It's about who I can help and the people that I can touch in their lives. So, and then when you get to that point, honestly, the money just flows. And you'll just know that when it comes. My background is in finance and mortgages, and I was horrible at math when I was in high school, and I was like, wow, why do I want to go in this field? But I think the biggest thing is because not only did I like the money aspect of it, but I liked, again, helping people. And the thing about it is I'm a big humanitarian. We still are actually in real estate, but what was really a driving force was to be able to see the smile on people's faces when I was able to save their home for them. And so I've had 26 years of experience as an entrepreneur, and I've led big organizations, and that's what I'm starting here with DPS, is a really big organization. Okay. So I have at least a couple hundred people now on my team. I've brought in over 35 people in the past 60 days. So that's about one a day. Just like the vitamin, right? You got to take one a day. I think the biggest thing that people, what they're looking for nowadays is someone that has experience, that has, the drive and the ambition to not just, change my life, but other people's lives, if that makes sense. So I really enjoy what I do, and I think just, coming from a point of, that humanitarian aspect of things, it's just natural for me to network and to bring people aboard. I think that people want to learn more about someone, of course, but they also want to know what I can do for them, and that's just kind of one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight. I love traveling. This business gives me the opportunity to travel. I have the itch right now. I just literally want to travel all summer, and we're actually in the middle of rehabbing some homes. My husband actually is a real estate investor, and so I kind of help him, with his business as well. So Al was asking me just before the hangout, do I ever sleep? Actually, I have a lot of time off. I actually walk in the morning and in the afternoon now, and then I do my business in between. We have campaigns that are literally where you can set them up. I have them live running right now. In the background while I'm talking, actually, I see leads coming into my phone. So I'm talking to you guys while my business can run. So that's just a little bit about me. I have two wonderful kids. Amanda's 16, Robbie's 20, and to be a mother, to be able to be a stay-at-home mom was always my dream. And when we owned the restaurants in the mortgage broker business, I didn't see my kids very much. So, having this internet-based business is awesome because I can be with my kids. And my son went through a horrible experience with bullying in school, and because of actually knowing Tim Berger, the owner of this company, I was actually able to stay home and to make enough money where it brought me back full circle where I could be with my son. Because again, that's the most important thing for me is my family and the people that I love. So, like I said, I'm very compassionate. I'm a very emotional person. So from time to time, I'll be like, oh shoot, that just really hit me, you know. Just talking to a person tonight. In fact, I think he's listening. So I like to get to know, what the person needs in life, if that makes sense. And I just think that this vehicle is one of the best vehicles that we have in order to move ourselves forward. And believe me, and I'm almost done, don't worry. And believe me, sometimes I ramble, don't I? Go on a little bit longer. But the thing about it is like, people got to understand that, like, I've been through some rough times. So if you're going through some rough times right now, you'll be able to get through it. Like, in other words, you don't understand, you don't know what's ahead of you, and none of us do, right? But just know one thing, I've lost real estate. I mean, I've lost my own personal home because of the economy and what happened. And I'm able to say that now. I wasn't able to say that like on the first hangout, but Susan's got me out of my shell here. So I just want you to know that it's just materialistic things. It's materialistic things. It doesn't mean that defines you. It's materialistic things, and you can get those back. So if you've lost something, you've lost your home, but you haven't lost your spirit. And I have never lost my spirit. I've never lost the love that I have for helping other people. And when you don't lose that, and you don't lose your spirit, but it's all materialistic, like the house I'm sitting in right now that we got back, yes. But I'm saying if I lost this tomorrow, which I'm not gonna, but I'm just saying if I did, then I would have the knowledge. I would have the knowledge to then go ahead and then get it back again. So that's my desire, and that's my passion, is to make sure that every single one of my team members has that knowledge of marketing, so that if something ever happened, you could market another product. So that's a little bit about me.
Thank you.
So that was a mouthful.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Pretty powerful, hey?
Thank you.
I think we are all in very good company.
Great job, Tammy.
Thank you.
There's a
yeah, great job, Tammy.
Oops, we've got.
I'll mute myself.
Where it comes from. I just have one point to make, and then I'll pass it over. There's a really cool thing, and I mean, automation and the digital industry and digital options are really cool. And they do a lot of the sifting and sorting, so want to get started with us, come to us. But then at that point, when we connect, when we humanize, that's the really cool thing. So then you get to know the people that you're working with, and just so that you know when you're watching, you don't have to build a relationship with every single lead and prospect, but as the right people come to you and get interested, that's when this kind of conversation happens, I guess is what I was wanting to say. Mary Beth, are you ready to tell us who Mary Beth is?
Oh, I am. Can you hear me now? I am muted. You can hear me? Okay. Yeah. What I want to talk about is, I can completely relate and resonate with everything that Tammy has shared with you firsthand this evening. I've learned a great deal from Tammy over the years. We've had the pleasure of working very close with one another in different businesses, and I really attribute a lot of what I've learned from her to my success in this particular business. And for me, my journey started online back in 2008. My background's actually in corporate marketing and corporate finance. I worked for two very large companies. I did corporate finance for Advanta Financial in their credit and finance department. And then I transitioned over to American Express and worked in their wholesale marketing division. But, working for two Large companies, a lot of stress. I just got tired of that, 9 to 5 grind, a lot of a lot of long hours. Actually, for me, it extended beyond 5 o'clock. And having, all of us who have children, I have 2 children myself. My son's actually going to be starting college in August at Westminster, New Wilmington, Pennsylvania. So it's been a busy summer, with his graduation, going through all that, but fun, been busy, but yet fun. And then my daughter is going to go into 8th grade, finish up junior high, and then head off into high school. So I just consider myself really lucky. I love what I do, love being able to be at home, create my own freedoms, create my own schedule, kind of, come and go as I please, do what I want, when I want, any day of the week, any time of the day, and just, be there for my children. It's been really invaluable, and I feel really fortunate, really blessed to have been able to, start a home business, have all the freedoms and the flexibility to be there for my kids, take them to school, be there during the day, not miss any of their activities, and be there when they got home from school, and continue onward, into the evenings and that, and take them where they needed to go, and be there for all their events. So just, having the freedom, really has been extremely, it has just made my life so much easier, and I'm just, very thankful that I have this type of system. I think we all work very well together because we share a common bond. We have, incredible value that we're able to give back to people. And like Tammy, I really truly enjoy helping people too. It's my passion, and I think the more that I put myself out there, the more I help people, obviously, the rewards come back tenfold to me. What I enjoy the most with regards to marketing, and especially this opportunity, is video marketing. I'm actually, now that my life is settling down a little bit this summer, and graduation season's finally over, and take a little break in the action here, being in the month of July, gearing up for our busy time, I'm going to be getting back into videos. And as a matter of fact, today was a gorgeous day. Our June was absolutely horrendous here in Ohio. We had just severe storms that actually threw I mentioned to Susan earlier, threw my router out, threw my modem out, got all that back. So I'm ready to get going again, full circle, full speed, gearing up for the busy season. I love doing video marketing, and that's actually how I got my start back in 2008, and I've had tremendous success with it. And I think, me putting myself out there and just exposing myself, showing people who I am, what I'm all about, how I can help them, being able to attract, the right people into my opportunity, and just be able to share my story and show people that I'm a real person, we have a real system, and I can help them. And that has really helped me. And I just love doing videos. I took a quiet walk out in the woods this afternoon, shot 2 videos out there, came back, uploaded one to Facebook, uploaded the other one to YouTube, and I just loved it because it was so peaceful and quiet. I'm fortunate I live directly across from a large 250-acre nature reserve, private wooded area in the back, and I took a nice long 2-mile stroll, had my little iPhone with me, and just shot some footage, started talking, and kind of being able to just, enjoy life. And I just attribute everything back to the freedom. It was just so peaceful. And it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I went out my front door, went across the street, hopped on the path, and just started strolling back. Did 2 miles, went over an awesome suspension bridge, and just had a ball out there by myself, enjoyed the stream, the birds, and all that. So I really like, making videos. I'm going to continue to make videos, and, just very passionate about them. And I think when people, see me again and see my videos, I think it's going to resonate with the right people. And I'm someone who got my start that way. I'm a firm believer in the law of attraction. I think it's a very powerful thing, and I think we just find our own comfort zone, what we like doing, what we're passionate about, and stay consistent with that on a daily basis, take what we do serious, go out there, with the right mindset. We all have the right skill set, and just continue to persevere and put others before ourselves. I think, we're all going to be successful, beyond our wildest dreams, and that's pretty much my story.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe, do you want to try, let's try one thing, Mary Beth, if you don't mind, just while we're in between. Do your main volume on your computer, do you want to try just turning it down just a little bit? And sometimes that decreases the echo and then we can stay unmuted. If not, it's okay. It doesn't really matter. Did it work?
Yeah, it did. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm going to go down again. Okay.
And then if you can still hear us, then maybe that'll be the fix. Anyway, thank you very much for sharing about you, Mary Beth. It's actually an absolute honor to be working right alongside of you. Talk about the experience that you bring into the group and to everybody is phenomenal. And you're just one of those solid people. Like if Mary Beth says that she's coming, you know that she's going to be showing up. So I really love having the privilege to work with you. Thank you. Mr. Al, are you ready?
Sure, I can go.
Okay.
Great job, Mary Beth, also. Okay, my name is Al Sims, and I enjoy being a mentor here with Tammy and Susan and Mary Beth and also Ulysses and Justin here. And it's just interesting, the topic tonight, because basically what we're talking about is being an entrepreneur and, you know, the basic life of an entrepreneur. And myself, I'm a husband first and a father of 4 children. We actually have a senior. Actually, that's her right there. Senior in college at Central Michigan University. And then we have she's 21. Then we have I don't know, I lose track, 11-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 4-year-old. But, you know, so I have a full-time life, but as an entrepreneur, I have a lot of options. I have a lot of options as to how to make money and how to support my family. For example, we have a real estate company, Equitable Real Estate Solutions.com, where I probably get 3 to 5 calls a day for real estate that we either purchase or sell off to another real estate investor. We may do rehab work with those properties. That's one income stream that I have. Another income stream that we have is we have a jewelry store business in the family as well, where my brother primarily runs that. And I focus pretty much on the buying side of things, buying gold and buying diamonds from customers. I got calls today literally for people to sell gold and diamonds. I've been doing that probably, I don't know, 10 years as well. So, you know, you have to have options as an entrepreneur. You know, and I'm not saying spread yourself all over the place. I've accumulated all of these options because I've been full-time entrepreneur for close to 12 years now. So I have not had a W-2 from a job for over 12 years. So the third thing that I do, another thing that I do, I'm looking at my list here, is I have an auto dealership license where I go to auto auctions for dealerships and purchase vehicles for dealership rates, you know, wholesale vehicles, and retail them on the open market, generally where you can make 100% profit easily when you purchase correctly. And, you know, the primary thing that I do, though, is I am a mentor and a business builder in the home-based business industry, and that's really what I love to do. I love to work with people and mentor people who are new in the business, because it's really tough to figure out how to make it in this business. I mean, you can quickly go through multiple different business opportunities and hundreds and even thousands of dollars before you realize, you know, that you need a mentor, you need a team, you need a group of people to work around you to help you succeed in the business. So basically, for me, my focus is big ticket business opportunities, because as an entrepreneur, you survive on big ticket hits, if you will, that really make it work for you. $10,000 hits in real estate, or, you know, a $5,000 a week in selling cars, or in the internet business, you can easily make a few $1,000s a day selling big ticket business opportunities. And that is why that's my primary focus, because I can sit here in my office and just communicate online with people, with others, and introduce them to what we have, and make money by simply plugging them into websites, into our system. So, my thing here tonight is just to encourage everyone to, continue on the path of, trying to become an entrepreneur wherever you are in your quest to do that. And make sure you stay close with the team of people that you see, here, that are here, obviously, to support and mentor and train others, because this is what we do. We're serious about what we do. As Tammy said, we feed our families with this. Susan, we feed our families. Mary Beth, we feed our families with this business. And so I just encourage everybody to listen in and get started with whoever invited you to this webinar tonight.
Awesome. Thank you, Al.
You're welcome.
Justin, do you feel comfortable going next? I don't even know you. I just met you, so I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. And
sure. I mean, I can go.
Awesome. Very good. Please tell us, who is Justin?
All right. Hi, everybody. This call is definitely hitting home for me tonight, just because throughout these weeks and months, you guys have given me so much strength to just, not every day is the brightest of days, and it's just like, we're all going through what we're going through, and it's so important to have a team behind you. This is the first time that I've been a part of a big ticket program. Not only that, but a part of a team that actually says, hey, we're here, like, lean on us. And I just remember having a conversation with Tammy earlier this week, and it's so encouraging. We don't know how effective we are in each other's lives, but sometimes the slightest word or the smallest comment can mean so much. And I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful to be a part of this team. Short bio on me. I'm an actor. I live in New Jersey, but I work in Manhattan, and I co-own and operate an entertainment company. But working online is giving me and the rest of us the freedom to do what we want. Like Al was mentioning, he has several businesses, and a few of us do on this panel, and it's I love not having to clock in and out every day. I love them to take a personal day if I need to, or if I need to pick up my little sister from school if there's an emergency. Like, there's no accountability as far as a boss and, oh no, you can't have this sick day, oh no, you can't take vacation because Susie Q is going this week, and it's just, it allows you the freedom to live your life, and live your life on purpose, as you say, Susan. So again, I'm just really grateful to be here, and guys, again, I'd like to get with whoever invited you tonight, and just continue plugging in and listening. We'll be here, and thanks again for the opportunity.
You mind if I say something?
Yes, go for it, Tammy.
I just want to say, number one, Justin, that I actually look up to you. I've known you for about a year, and I've seen you just develop into just an awesome marketer. I mean, like, honestly, we've had lots of conversations, like you said, but I'm just proud of you. I just want you to know I'm proud of you, because it's not easy getting on these Hangouts. I mean, like when I first started and I started becoming successful, I had a guy that asked me to do a call, and I just started getting, like, really, oh my gosh, So I just want to say I'm very, proud of you, and you're doing awesome. Just keep up the good work, and like you said, we're here to support you. So I just wanted to say that.
Great job, Justin. Great job.
Thank you. Oh boy, a moment. Group hug.
Hey, get a lot of love from the team here,
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Ulysses, I can't wait to hear from Ulysses. He's such a great speaker. Are you ready?
I am ready. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good. Good.
Awesome.
What's up, Ulysses?
Hey, what's going on now? How you doing, my man? Nice
Good.
to meet you, Justin. Well, everybody, my name is Ulysses, and I've been working alongside these wonderful people that you see here on the panel tonight for quite some time now. I'm an entrepreneur as well. I've owned a furniture business. I have a friend who owns a mobile mechanic business. So I definitely keep my hands in a lot of different things, and I can relate to what Al was saying and what Justin was saying about clocking in and out of a job. I worked for Amazon for 5 years as an assistant manager, so it was a very stressful job, and I helped manage over 200 people during the peak season, and that can just be chaos, right? But just to kind of piggyback on what Justin said, when you have the freedom of working from home and once you know how to do it and make money, then that there is just a skill in itself. You don't have to depend on a job to take care of your family or to do whatever you wish. But I've really been in and out this industry for over 10 years. When I was 18 years old, I jumped into multi-level marketing. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I always had the entrepreneurship. I was bitten by that bug at a very young age because I just like the fact of being my own boss. I mean, everybody wants to be their own boss. But, me through the years just, learning and experience a lot of different things, you start having the boss mentality. And you start going out there and you start doing the smallest things that seem to make no difference when you do them. And that is, running your business like a business instead of a hobby. And I know Tammy touches on that a lot. And that's really all it takes. I've been in a lot of different things and I didn't follow through with them. Okay, you definitely have to keep doing and working your business and don't give up. And then the success will come. As long as you are being active in your business, the success will come. And I definitely am honored to be here with these folks here. Just over a year ago, I've got involved in the big ticket program. And I never looked back from there. I knew that it worked. I liked the idea of making money from home, and it just made more sense, making higher commissions versus selling something for $50 or $25, okay? And once I got into the big ticket program and I started working with these people here, they start sharing a lot of things that I didn't know. So we kind of learn from each other here, and as we bring in new people, all you guys got to do is show up and plug in and just follow our lead. And you guys too will start having the similar results. I mean, that's a duplicatable system. That's a duplicatable business model. It's just plug in, work your business like a business, and show up. I mean, you see what we're doing here every week, okay? We don't try to miss these hangouts, and in fact, we don't miss them. There'll always be someone here. And we provide a lot of support for our members, okay? And we all love helping people, and I think that's what sets us aside from a lot of other folks in the industry who just want to line their pockets with money. We care about the success of our members that we bring into this system, and we try to help them to the best of our ability. And all I can say is, I'm just so happy that I was able to find these wonderful people here tonight where, we're just here, we're sharing, we're having fun, we're making money, and we're providing value to all of you folks that are out there watching us right now. And, that's one thing that I really, really wanted when I started a big ticket program. I was just, if you can surround yourself with successful people and like-minded people and ethical folks as well, then you have a better chance of having success. And that's what we have here. So as everyone said on this panel tonight, you definitely need to get in touch with the person that brought you here and tell them thank you. Okay, thank you for showing you this wonderful group of people and this team that we have here with all of us on this panel. And I'm just going to keep mine short and simple here, and definitely I'm going to pass back over to Susan or Tammy. I appreciate you guys and everything you do.
Thanks, Ulysses. Tammy, did you want to jump in there?
Yeah. I always have to say something like just honestly, Ulysses, it's awesome working with you, and he's exactly right. Like, it's very duplicatable. it's just really something that's, we try not to reinvent the wheel, I guess, here is what I'm trying to say. So what he just said and how he says it, I like how he says it. Like even on the Monday calls, it's like he just has perfect wording. It comes out awesome. But yeah, it's awesome. I actually got to meet Ulysses in Vegas, and we had dinner and met with Tim Berger last year. So just glad that we're still obviously, you know, meeting every week on this, because I actually, like, when I got back from that convention, I was like, geez, where's everybody? You know, so it's pretty cool that Susan has these hangouts every week to get together so we can see each other again.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you're doing awesome.
Well, thank you, Tammy. I thank you for everything you do for all of us, Susan, Al, Mary Beth, and it's nice to meet you as well, Justin. I'm sure we're going to have a great ride. But Tammy, I can say the same about you. I mean, when I first met you in Vegas, you know, I got that vibe off of you. Like you said, you know, you're a happy person. You care about people, and that's kind of hard to find nowadays, you know. And once I seen that, I knew that we would be connecting again. So I'm definitely glad that I'm here working with you, and this is going to be a very, very long-term relationship.
Absolutely, totally. And that restaurant we went to, it wasn't that good, was it? We got it. We're not going to go there again. We're going to choose another place.
Oh, yeah, definitely we will. And that's one thing we can do, guys. You know, we can plan something where all of us can just, you know, go and meet everybody on the team. You know, we can come up with something like that, and we all could just meet up, have fun, brainstorm.
I'll give everybody a group hug.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can we go to a beach? Can we go to a beach?
Sure, Al. Looks like you're already ready, my friend.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, it does.
I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but I think there's something already in the works.
What's that?
Yeah.
What's that?
Meeting up and getting together.
Don't yeah, there's actually something in the works.
That sounds good.
You're gonna get me laughing though. I won't be able to stop.
Yeah, I'll try not to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody have anything else to add or to go full circle? I think we've really brought a really good idea of how different personalities can come together, and I mean, even in the background and right here while we're recording live, we speak to each other in the same way. We respect each other's strengths, respect each other's expertise that we bring together, and just work together.
Absolutely. I just, you know, everybody that's watching this right now, you know, just ask yourself a question. You know, just ask, you know, why are you here? You know, that's one thing that I ask myself a lot, is why are you here? You know, you definitely see, you know, that we're here and we're just regular people, and, you know, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We're simply following the system and having success with it. You know, when you go to McDonald's, they teach you how to make a hamburger, right? You don't try to make a hamburger or a Big Mac any different way other than they tell you to do, right? So it's just a system that you guys need to plug into, and what we do here is just help you guys implement that and be successful with it. And in closing, that's all I wanted to say. You know, definitely do your due diligence, look at the system in detail, get in touch with the person that invited you to this hangout, and talk to them, get them on the phone. And I'm sure that, you know, they can get you on the phone with any of us that, you know, that you're connected to, if you have any additional questions. And that's all I wanted to say, folks. Thank you for allowing me to be here.
Thank you. I think that's a good place to close it out, unless anybody else has some last words.
Yeah, I just want to say real quickly, just because of the fact of, you know, obviously we're all here tonight, and yeah, I used to think in the back of my mind, geez, honestly, I got to get myself out of this pickle. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, a business like this can get you out of your position fast. Okay, so you want a lifestyle business. I've talked to a lot of people. They're like, geez, I don't know. If I should set up a restaurant, or if I should do this, I should do that. Really, honestly, for the money investment that you can make here is a lot easier. Let me tell you, it's a lot easier just because I've been through that experience and laid hundreds of thousands of dollars down to start up a brick and mortar. It's easier to cash flow faster with an internet-based business. So no matter whether you choose to work with us here with DPS, which we want you to, but let me tell you, it's much quicker to get your ROI back to you. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say in closing. And everybody is, I just think that, the time to start is now. Don't say Christmas time, darn it, I wish I would have jumped in with these guys and started making money. Don't wait. So you're listening to us now. And I really wished I would have found this when I was in that position, when I actually did lose my homes and stuff like that. I wish I would have known how to market and things like that. A lot of this stuff, guys, is honestly my blood, sweat, and tears. Don't you guys think, like, the training that we have and everything like that is already stuff that we've tested, so we know that's going to work? So just seriously, just trust me on this when I say there's the resources that you need, the system is here, the pages that you need, everything is complete. So that's what I wanted to say tonight in closing, Susan.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone on the panel. It's a pleasure that I look forward to every week to spend this hour and a half with each one of you. And thank you, everyone in the audience, for watching, whether you're watching it live or recorded. And I know we've said it again and again, but get back to the person that invited you. If you're watching it on our Hangout with Mentors page, I'll apologize for the comments. And we have this chat that scrolls across, and you can live chat with us. But it's all not working right now, and I can't sort it out. But I will. I won't stop until I figure it out. So
good job, Susan.
Yes, that's it, and good night.
Thank you, Susan.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, good night.